ecosystem grew more than 10 times its size to more than 6.4 billion in 2024 from 584 million in 2021. Driven by a strong consumer market, the fintech, e-commerce, and gaming sectors have made significant contributions to this growth. The country now ranks among the top 25 ecosystems in Asia. Is top in 15 for bang for buck, the top 20 for funding, and the top 30 among Asian emerging ecosystems in performance. The report also points to several strengths that make the Philippines an attractive destination for startups, including Asia's youngest and educated talent pool, robust government support, and dedicated startup programs. And so within over 1,600 startups, 90 incubators and accelerators, and more than 50 angel investors and venture capitalists, the country is full of potential. These factors combined encourage foreign entrepreneurs to consider moving their startups here in the Philippines. With the signing of the Innovative Startup Act, DOST, DICT, DTI, as the three lead agencies implementing the Philippine Startup Development Program, which is composed of programs, benefits, and incentives for startups and startup enablers, promulgated through the respective mandates of national government agencies and through additional mandates provided by the provisions of the Innovative Startup Act. This collaboration among DTI, DICT, and DOST aims to address major challenges affecting startup founders, which includes capital requirements, market readiness, talent retention, and access to relevant mentors and networks. The three agencies are working closely to address this by harmonizing and aligning the country's startup policies and programs and ensure that we can address the needs of startups at every level in their development life cycle. Since the enactment of the Innovative Startup Act in 2019 and its implementing rules and regulations, in terms of government support, research and development have been strongly funded across different startup sectors such as in ICT, health, food and agriculture, industry and emerging technology, and even women-led social enterprises. Collectively, more than 100 startups and incubators, including social enterprises, have benefited from more than 430 million through grants given by the government. To further accelerate startup growth, supporting activities such as hackathons and startup challenges, upskilling, mentoring, and acceleration, up until globalization, is now being comprehensively supported by government with harmonized programs from ideation, incubation, and acceleration, up until scaling and growth. Through our comprehensive programs, and together with the private enablers, the Philippine government has boldly brought its startups to the global stage. Through the years, more than 250 startups were already internationally promoted, with our startups wearing the Philippine flag and confidently representing our country, showing game-changing solutions proudly made by Pinoys. As part of the commitment in investing for the future through the National Development Company, government funds together with co-investment partners are now being deployed to provide the necessary equity funding for the scaling and growth of our startups. An initial amount of 500 million was allocated for equity, and we are also excited to share that we have invested in 2 local startups in Solex Technologies and Humboldt Sustainability. Innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystems, building in the regions by strengthening regional innovation ecosystems. Programs such as SCALE, RAISE, HERIT, and Mentors Bootcamp have enabled and empowered key startup ecosystem players in the regions to bolster their internal capacity to support startups across different levels in their life cycles. The building of ecosystems has solidified its foundations through the convergence of regional startup consortia, through RECID, and the regional inclusive innovation centers, which serve as platforms that link together the different stakeholders, which are universities, LGUs, IPSOs, ITCOs, R&D labs, S&T parks, accelerators, startups, MSMEs, LEs, government agencies, and other players. The convergence of this regional innovation ecosystem has played a pivotal role in addressing issues and societal problems by applying technological solutions. We now have covered 16 regions in the Philippines where ideation, design workshops, and R&D multi-stakeholder engagements, among others, happen in collaboration with other government agencies, the academic and private institutions. Moreover, we partnered with higher education institutions and state universities and colleges through our Technology Business Incubation, or TBI program. We provided them with funds to set up a TBI facility at their university, establish incubation programs, and create services for young entrepreneurs. Since 2009, we have established 84 robust TBI networks across various higher education institutions and state colleges and universities nationwide, which incubated 2,029 startups, created 6,918 jobs, attracted 1.89 billion in private investments for startups, generated 1.12 billion in revenue, and received 118.3 million in support from various partners. To wrap up, startups play a crucial role in the economic recovery, sustainable growth, and job creation, acting as catalysts for disruptive innovation. To address the challenges faced by Filipino startups and boost the Philippine tech ecosystem, we have conducted a strategic planning workshop to craft our plans until 2030 for the Philippine startup ecosystem. Later this morning, we will be soft launching that strategic plan. For the Philippine Startup Week 2024, we are excited for the diverse range of activities, from panel discussions and pitching events to community engagements, underscoring our dedication to creating an inclusive and dynamic startup ecosystem. Again, thank you for being here, and we wish you all an inspiring and productive Philippine Startup Week 2024.
Thank you very much, Sec. Buendia, for